Sunday, June 28, 1992, at 3 days, 0 hours, 4 minutes, mission elapsed time, Rancho Santiago College took part in a unique and historic event. Known as the Shuttle Amateur Radio Experiment, or SAREX, the Amateur Radio Club of Rancho experienced the thrill of actually carrying on a discussion with Commander Dick Richards of the Columbia STS-50 spacecraft. SAREX is sponsored by the American Radio Relay League and NASA. As the shuttle orbited some 200 miles over Hawaii on its way to the coast of Mexico, Rancho Santiago College students, along with one student from Yale High School in Santa Ana, experienced the opportunity of a lifetime, namely to ask a special question of the astronauts. Students participating in the shuttle experiment were chosen on the basis of a critical thinking exercise sponsored by the Philosophy Department of Rancho Santiago. Based upon the insights and critical thinking skills exhibited in their answers to selected philosophical and technical questions, college students Sasha Amy and high school student Marcia Morgan were ultimately selected as the first students to ask their questions.
Got you about 3 by 5 now. KB5 SIW, help me.
Okay, KB5 SIW, loud and clear. I'll turn you over to Ron with the telebridge. Go ahead, Ron.
Okay, Dick. Well, you're loud and clear here, and we've got WB6NUD at Rancho Santiago College in California here ready to talk to you. So go ahead, Doug.
Roger, Ron. Thank you. KB5 SIW, WB6NUD, Rancho Santiago College. Do you copy, Dick?
WB6NUD, you're loud and clear, 5 by 5 here aboard Space Shuttle Columbia. This is KB5 SIW. How you doing? And Doug, and hello, Ron.
How are you guys doing? We had a bit of an earthquake here in California, but everybody actually ended up showing up. Are you ready for our first student, Dick? Go ahead.
KB5 SIW, go ahead. We're ready.
Roger, here's our first student.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and I'm a philosophy student at Rancho Santiago College. My question to you is, because you have traveled to heights which have expanded beyond the range of normal human perception, has your consciousness also expanded into a sense of the unity there is in all things as you look upon Earth? Over?
Okay, I think you dropped out about halfway through there, and I think I got the question. It was because of the thrill of being aboard the shuttle and being up in space, whether or not our consciousness had expanded. It's a hard question to answer, but you can't help but travel 200 times around the Earth and see the sights we're seeing without coming back thinking a little bit more differently of the Earth, particularly some of the beauty that you see, particularly the areas of the world that no one ever goes to, the deserts and the Sahara and the Gobi Desert in China, all those areas which people don't go to but viewed from space are very beautiful. And then there's the tragic side of it, is the areas where people do live and maybe live too tightly. It's very obvious of our presence there and the impact we have in the environment. So, yes, it makes you think a little bit differently, and I don't think anybody could deny that.
Thank you very, very much. KB5 SIW, WB6NUD, are you ready for our next student?
KB5 SIW, go ahead, Doug.
Roger.
Try the question again.
Roger, we'll try the question again. Here it comes.
Hello, my name is Marcia, and my question is, from the view that you have in orbit and any other insights that you have gotten as an astronaut, do you think that it will be possible to have housing and even civilization in space? Over.
Commander Richards' response to our first question was priceless and truly philosophical. Then, as the orbiter flew beyond our tracking ability, we realized that Rancho Santiago College truly tread upon the final frontier.
are you guys doing? We had a bit of an earthquake here in California, but everybody actually ended up showing up. Are you ready for our...
Miles away from shaky ground, the Space Shuttle Columbia shared amateur radio communications with Orange County.
It certainly did affect me. I thought that we were going to come in and find equipment all over the floor.
But Sunday's earthquake and its aftershocks didn't rattle the morning for Rancho Santiago College. As scheduled, the school became the second of 10 worldwide to contact Columbia during its 13-day mission. Using handheld radios, shuttle astronauts sent a signal to an amateur radio operator in Hawaii, who in turn contacted a Chicago telecommunications network, and finally ending communications in Orange County via the telephone.
Do you think that it will be possible to have housing and even civilization in space? Over.
As part of a logic and artificial intelligence class, one high school and 2 college students had just a few minutes to question astronauts.
Because you have traveled to heights which have expanded beyond the range of normal human perception, has your consciousness also expanded into a sense of the unity there is in all things as you look upon Earth? Over.
While the shuttle commander told the students about the world's beautiful untouched areas, he also shared thoughts on destruction of the planet.
And then there's the tragic side of it, is the areas where people do live and maybe live too tightly. It's very obvious of our presence there and the impact we have in the environment.
And to me, this is something that not very many of us will experience, seeing the whole world at one moment, you know, at one particular point in their life, and be able to express that in that expanded sense of consciousness.
Unfortunately, due to static, only one question could be answered, but the students witnessed firsthand the power of amateur radios available during a major catastrophe.
Normally, when power lines go down and other such things occur, we're able to get right on the air and talk to other people throughout the United States and the world.
From astronauts circling the globe to helping isolated communities during earthquakes, amateur radio operators keep the lines of communication open. In Santa Ana, Karen Kowalik, Orange County News Channel.